Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shivasade Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So good morning everyone. Today is before we begin Bhagavatam, just a small short mention. Today is Janu Saptami. Today is the day where Janu Muni, he swallowed the Ganga and released her. Bhagirath had brought Ganga to this earth, and he was on the way taking her to purify his ancestors. Right? So Janu Muni was sitting, and he was in his ashram, in his place. It's Janu Dvipa. And then he was doing his chanting over there when his Achman cup fell down in the Ganga. So he was like, what happened? Where did my Achman cup go? So what did he do? He drank up all the water. And then Bhagirath is like, oh, where did Ganga go? Then he realized, oh, probably Janu Muni has drank her up. So then he goes to the Muni and says, oh, please, please release the Ganga. And then Janu Muni releases her from his ear. I think she comes out. So that's why she's also called Jahnavi. So today is the day that this pastime had happened. And he drank the Ganga and he released her then. So Janu Saptami.
What is Achman? Something you said that fell?
When we do puja, we keep that cup next to us for purification with a little spoon.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so Achman is that. The cup is this, and then the Achman is that we purify. We'll say, put some water in the palm of the hand, sip it, chant some mantra. Yeah, and that's the one. Okay. Right, so now we continue reading with Bhagavatam.
Yeah,
Canto
Vaishali,
10.
would you like to read the Sanskrit? Repeat the Sanskrit words. Just repeat after Shilpa, no?
No, sorry, I cannot because it's a bit late.
You cannot read? Okay, then Ratna?
Yeah, I will.
Oh.
Yada bala vrajam siddha.
Yada bala vrajam siddha.
Mayemaram ramsyatha shapaha.
Mahima ramshyatha shapa.
Yad uddeshya vratam idam.
Yad udeshya vratam idam.
Cherur yarchanam satihi.
Chiru archanam shati.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Go now, girls, and return to Vraj. Your desires fulfill, for in my company you will enjoy the coming nights. After all, this was the purpose of your vow to worship Goddess Katyayani, O pure-hearted ones. So Krishna is saying, well, you were doing the vrat to have me as your husband. Now your vrat is fulfilled. You got the fruit also of the vrat. Your desires fulfilled. So you go back. And soon now he's saying, you will enjoy the coming nights in my company. And he's calling them pure-hearted ones. So we can see the gopis are very pure in heart. Shri Shuka Vacha
Shri Shuka Vacha
iti adishta bhagavata
Iti Adista Bhagavata
labdha kama kumarikaha
Labdha Kama Kumarika
dhyayantayastat padambojam
Dhyayanstastat Padam Bhojam
krichran nirvivishur vrijam.
Kricharna Dirvishur Vricham.
Sukadev Goswami said, thus instructed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the young girls, their desire now fulfilled, could bring themselves only with great difficulty to return to the village of Raj, meditating all the while upon his lotus feet. The gopis' desire was fulfilled because Lord Krishna had agreed to act as their husband. A young girl can never spend the night with any man except her husband, and thus, when Krishna agreed to engage the girls in the nocturnal rasa dance during the coming autumn season, in effect, he was agreeing to reciprocate their love for him in the role of a husband. So they are happy. Krishna has told them, I'm gonna spend nights with you. Uh, so they don't want to leave him and go. But yet, with difficulty, they are going back to Raj, to the village, all the while meditating upon his lotus feet, uh, all the while meditating upon his lotus feet. So, you can see the gopis. It's not that they are thinking, okay, I'm going to enjoy Krishna. No, they love Krishna. They're his greatest devotees. Atha gope parivrato.
Atha Gope Parivrato
Bhagavan Devaki Sutaha
Bhagavan Devaki Sutta
Vrindavanad Gato Duram
Vrindavanad Gato Duram
Charayan Gasahagrajaha.
Charayan Gaha Shahagraja.
Sometime later, Lord Krishna, the son of Devaki, surrounded by his cowherd friends and accompanied by his elder brother Balaram, went a good distance away from Vrindavan, herding the cows. Having described how Lord Krishna stole the garments of the young gopis, Sukadev Goswami now begins introducing the description of Lord Krishna's blessings upon the wives of some ritualistic brahmanas. So afterwards, then Krishna joined his other friends, Balaram, and they're going with their cows to another place. Soon coming up the story where Krishna is going to bless the wives of the brahmanas. Nid ag nidagra katapetik me
Nidaghar Katipetik me
chaya bihi swabhir atmanaha
Chaya Vishwabhir Atmana
atapatrayitan vikshya
Ata Patraitan Viksha
druman aha brajokasaha.
Truman Ahavrajau Kasha.
When the sun's heat became intense, Lord Krishna saw that the trees were acting as umbrellas by shading him. And thus he spoke as follows to his boyfriends. So Krishna is seeing that the trees have become umbrellas. You know, when it's hot, then you take the shelter of the tree. Hey Stoka Krishna, hey Amsho.
Hishtoka Krishna He Amsho
Shri Daman Subal Arjuna.
Sridaman Shubhar Arjuna
Vishal Rishabho Jaswin.
Vishal Vrishabho
Jashvin
Deva Prasthavarutapa
Deva Prasthavarudhapa
Pashyataitan Mahabhagan
Pashyate Tanmahabhagan
Pararthakanta Jivitan
Par Arthikanta Jivitan
Vata Varsh Atapahiman
Vattavarsha
Sahanto Varayantina.
Shahanto Varayantina.
Lord Krishna said, O Stoka Krishna and Amshu, O Sridam, Subala and Arjuna, O Vishala, Rishabha, Ojasvi, Devaprastha and Varuthapa. Just see these greatly fortunate trees whose lives are completely dedicated to the benefit of others, even while tolerating the wind, rain, heat, and snow. They protect us from these elements. Lord Krishna was preparing to bestow his mercy on the wives of the hard-hearted ritualistic brahmanas. And in these verses, the Lord indicates that even trees who are dedicated to the welfare of others are superior to brahmanas who are not. Certainly, the members of the Krishna consciousness movement should soberly study this point. So Krishna here is saying, he's calling out to his friends and saying, see how these trees, they are so fortunate. Why? Because they're not living for themselves. They're living completely, they're serving everyone else. And they're tolerating all the heat, the snow, the rain, the wind, so that others can get the shelter, others can be saved. So they are so fortunate. So in the purport is mentioned, now soon Krishna is going to go and meet the Brahmanas who are just doing the rituals for the sake of rituals, not understanding what is the reason of doing this rituals. What's the reason for studying the Vedas? So that even trees are better than them because trees are actually serving others. Whereas one who is just living for themselves, then, what's the point? This is what they are saying here. Welfare of others. So they are saying that the members of Krishna consciousness movement should study this soberly, that always act for the welfare of others. Yeah. Any comments or questions? Aho esham varam janma
Aho Esham Varam Janma
sarva prani upajivanam
Sarva Prane Upjivanam
sujanasyeva yesham vai
Sujana Shiva Yesham Ve
vimukhayanti na arthinaha.
Vimukha Yanti Narthina.
Just see how these trees are maintaining every living entity. Their birth is successful. Their behavior is just like that of great personalities. For anyone who asks anything from a tree never goes away disappointed. This translation is quoted from Srila Prabhupada's Caitaniya Caritamita Adi Leela 9.46. So a tree, Lord Chaitanya also says in the Shikshastakam, being more tolerant than a tree. So Krishna is saying the same point here, that the trees are so tolerant. We go to the tree, we want fruit, trees gives us fruit, gives us shade. It's just now Krishna was saying shade from the severities of different seasons of the weather. Then cutting down the tree also. We want fuel, so we cut down the tree, but the tree never says or never protests. Patra pushpa phala chaya.
Patra pushpa phala chaya.
Moola valkala darubhihi.
Moola valkala darubhi.
Gandha niryasa bhasmaste.
Gandha niryasa bhashmaste.
Tokme kaman pitanvate.
Tokme kaman vitanvate.
These trees fulfill one's desires with their leaves, flowers, and fruits, their shade, roots, bark, and wood, and also with their fragrance, sap, ashes, pulp, and shoots. Right? What are the ways Krishna is saying the tree is serving?
The fruit shade,
Mm,
wood, bark,
mm,
fragrance.
mm.
Roots,
Yeah.
Leaves. Mm,
shade, roots, bark, and wood. And also
mm,
the fragrance,
mm.
sap, ashes, pulp, and shoots.
Yeah. And flowers. So everything, right?
Yeah. The tree is always giving, I think. Not
Always
taking,
giving.
yeah, not taking back from them, but giving.
Yeah. Not taking but giving all the time. Yeah. Etavad janmas sa safalyam.
Itavaj janma sapalyam.
Dehinam iha dehishu.
Dehi nam iha dehishu.
Praner arther diya vacha.
Pranir arthe dhiya vacha.
Shreya archanam sada.
Shreya archanam sada.
It is the duty of every living being to perform welfare activities for the benefit of others with his life, wealth, intelligence, and words. This translation is quoted from Srila Prabhupada's Caitaniya Caritamita Adi Lila 942. Krishna is saying here the duty of every living being. What is Krishna saying? What's the duty?
Perform welfare activities
Activity to
for the
benefit
benefit
others.
of others. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Krishna is saying think of others' welfare, work for others' welfare with life, wealth, intelligence, and words.
Mm. Yeah.
So like seva, na? Seva.
Seva. Yeah.
Think of others. So not only of
Yeah.
yourself. Spread
That's
kindness.
right.
Mhm.
Spread kindness. Yeah. Be kind to everyone. Perform welfare activities for the benefit of others with his life, wealth, intelligence, and words. And what's the highest welfare activity that we can do?
Giving Krishna to others.
Yeah. Giving Krishna to others so that everyone can revive their relationship with Krishna, completely end to the suffering.
Mhm.
You know, we are reading the Nectar of Devotion, right? So in that says, Krishna says, you surrender unto me and I take away all your sinful reactions. So there are so many sinful reactions that we have, due to which we suffer. Some of them are just like seeds in our heart, or some of them is just like a tendency to sin. You know, it's not yet matured, but in future it's gonna come. There's a tendency to act in a certain way, in a wrongful way rather. So, but by devotional service, even that tendency goes away. And no other process can take that away. But devotional service takes. So really the ultimate welfare is giving Krishna consciousness to everyone, engaging everyone in devotional service.
Hare Krishna.
Because, Hare Krishna.
So here, what is intelligence mean? Like, because it's written, intelligence, words, wealth. So wealth is okay, like who have capable to donate, give donation, or give like seva bhakti to temple or the Vaishnava. Words also is okay, like chant, encourage people to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And but what about intelligence?
Then intelligence can be used that how can I do these things? After all, we have to learn, be a bit intelligent to be able to do these things. Right?
But it is about distribution, no? Benefit, welfare activities for the benefits of other with his life, wealth,
Wealth,
intelligence, and
intelligence,
words.
and words. So we can look at it in this way also, right? That what can I do to help others? Then that is using our intelligence. Or how can I help others? How can I give Krishna consciousness to others? And also Krishna says that those who study Bhagavad Gita, they are worshipping me by their intelligence.
Oh, yeah, makes sense. Maybe the distribution of book, something like that.
Yeah, so that's what. So using our intelligence that how I can engage others in
But
Krishna
a part of
consciousness.
activity like distributing the book or press to read the Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Or how can I engage others
Yeah. Make intelligence to
yeah.
be intelligent to create this thing, make successful, right?
Yeah. Create some kind of a how can I spread Krishna
Yeah.
consciousness?
Okay. Yeah, makes
Mm,
sense. Yeah.
mm.
और यारी देखा ना तारे कहा
Yeah,
कृष्णोपदेश को।
yeah, that's right. Yare dekha tare kaha Krishna Upadesh. Yeah. Lord Krishna's Lord Chaitanya's order. So Krishna is also saying, help others, perform welfare activities for others. I think we'll have to stop here.
Yes.
Time is almost up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 7:30. Yeah.
Thank you all so much for listening and joining. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.